want to give a massive thank you to Twin Energy. They are the vlog sponsor for the weekend with both videos from Fridays at Supercross and also race day video. They are a family-owned trucking company out of Salt Lake City, Utah. If you're looking for anything hauled around, so on and so forth with hazmat or whatever it could be, hit them up. They're a group of brothers that are actually twins, which gives you the name of Twin Energy. But massive thank you to those guys for all the support and keeping this vlog going each weekend. Good morning. It's race day here in Salt Lake City for the final round of the Supercross season. Big day today. We got a new weekend sponsor. Actually, it's not even a weekend sponsor. It's a full-time sponsor. Funkaway is in. They've been around, but we've got some gear and boots that I'm really excited to show you guys here soon. Custom painted boots by Michael J. Kicks. Custom canvas gear, the whole kit. It's going to look awesome. But I did not do track walk this morning. To be honest with you, I watched the Lawrences. They don't do track walk a lot of the times, and they just ride free practice. So I kind of figured, like, what do I have to lose at the end of the season? Like, why don't I try just riding free practice? Then that'd be my track walk. So I'm going to give that a go today, see how it works. But yeah, so far, really having a good morning. Showed up, like I said, a little bit late, but got everything unloaded. And yeah, we'll do a little bike walk around and get this day going. Bike is looking absolutely pristine this morning. Weekend sponsor on the front fender, Platinum Land Management. Twin Energy is bringing you the vlogs this weekend. They're a company out of Salt Lake for trucking. So I'll add their stuff in the description, but bike's looking nice. It's looking really good, actually. Hopefully people sign the bike a little bit today. But yeah, it's looking. I know a lot of people give me crap that I don't have the Dunlop sticker at the top like it should be. Oh, the rear tires are that way. She's looking good. Got the practice bike on like a little bit of display. Honda generator, air compressor, bike. It's a good morning. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of the gear. We have some cool gear. Look at that. Pretty unreal. Looks awesome. That is good. You know what? Let me show you the boots. Look at that. Michael J. Kicks coming through to match the gear. We will have a lit kit today. Absolutely, 110%. We will have a lit kit. Let's do this. All right, so as I was saying, we got the Funkaway kit for this weekend. Looks badass. Canvas absolutely knocked us out of the park, and BG doing all the designing. It looks sweet. Got the print on the side, down the leg, the number. But I think one of the coolest parts is Michael J. Kicks painted me up a custom set of Alpine Star Tech 10s that I got from MX Boot as well. These things are next level. Matches the boot or the gear absolutely perfect. I'm unbelievably stoked. I've had some custom stuff in the past for like Motocross and Nations and stuff from Alpine Stars, but never a custom painted set, and this stuff absolutely knocks it out of the park. I am so pumped to have Michael J. Kicks involved with me and this whole Funkaway. This is all Michael J. Kicks. He helped me out so much. I'm so pumped about it. So we're gonna be looking, we have the lit kit for the day. So no matter how the day goes, I've got chills. I'm excited. We're gonna be looking the best on the track. All right, it's time to head up for free practice. Kit's looking good. Helmet looks good. We're gonna look good today. No matter how it goes, we're gonna look good. So, yep, just did tire pressure. Everything's looking sweet. And yeah, we'll head up for free practice and see how it goes. All right, just finished up the first session in free practice. Was really rusty for not riding since last Saturday. But yeah, I was P2 for a lot of the group, and then Simonson got me at the end. So ended up P3. It was Harlan, Simonson, myself, Tristan Lane. I don't remember who was fifth. But yeah, all was good. The kit looking fire. Boots held up really well. Yeah. A little slick because I'm used to like the Pro boot that has a little extra grip, but the whoops are gnarly today. They're really steep. I only skimmed them one time, but yeah, so far so good. I feel actually really nice, fresh, little off on jumping some stuff. But yeah, I'll take P3 in free practice. It's been a while since I've been on the board and even just free. So yeah, all is good so far. Track's a little muddy, but it's actually pretty good. My bike's hardly even dirty, so go wipe that thing down, and I think it's 11:15 is when I rode. It's probably 11:30 now, and I ride at 1:15. So I got some time, so I'll check back with you guys after I wipe the bike down, and feel good today. I'm happy. My kit looks good. I feel good. I'm just excited for a good day. All right, we're about 40 minutes, I think, now until the first session, or first time session. But like, look at the bike. It's like I did like some wipe down on the rim and a little bit on the plastic, but not very much. Look at this. It stayed pretty clean, which is kind of surprising because I thought it was gonna be pretty muddy, but so far clean, looks good. Happy about it. But there are like no fans up where we are, and that is the most upsetting thing. Yeah, let's go, Lorenzo! But yeah, where we are pitted and where Feld put us this weekend, there are no fans up here, and it is the most upsetting thing because how am I supposed to do sponsors and make sponsors happy and do all this if they can't even find us up here? And I mean, literally, it's quiet. I mean, one of those guys right there is one of my sponsors, and it's just like, that's upsetting, you know, because you walk around down this hill and around the corner, and there's the whole row of semis and everything, and HBI and Tedder and all these guys are up here, and you can't even find us. So that's a bummer. I wish I could be like, yeah, come find us up here, but I can't. So quiet day up here, upsetting, and I'm sorry to all my sponsors that this is what it is, because this is really upsetting. So all right, gonna head up, put my phone down, get ready to go, get in the zone, try to put in a good time. Plans to be on the board is my goal for the day, or for this first time session, and just enjoy it. Embrace the day. Don't take any chances that are gonna do anything stupid. It's the last race, and yeah, try to be a little bit better than I was that last session. I think I ran a, don't quote me, I want to say a 57.9. So I'd like to be low 56s. That's the goal. So let's do it. That's first time done. That track is where my bike is the worst, where it's rutted and rough and like notchy little shit that you can't really tell what it is. I about went off the side of the tunnel one lap because I landed over the single before it, and the thing just twitched on me and I went right. That's frustrating. That's I was like 8th or something, and I couldn't keep the bike under me. Everyone's throwing onto this table, and every time I went to do it, I just would like spin out and I would go sideways, and so I didn't do it. I don't mean to be negative, but I can't even ride the bike because of it. It's so hard to ride, and I'm the only Honda out there doing that. And besides Han, I guess he likes it, but I don't know. It's just not for me. So one more practice session and 2 more races. All right, about time to head up for the 3rd session. Didn't change anything on my bike because, to be quite frank, don't know what I would change to fix my issues. So let's enjoy it. It's the last time practice of the year, well, Supercross wise, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun. It's getting pretty windy. Apparently the track's getting pretty dry, so it might not be ideal, but we'll get through it the best we can, have some fun, and then get ready for the night show. So but yeah, we're gonna head up now and see what we can do. All right, just pulled off of the 3rd session. I was top of the board for a bit, and then Politelli threw in a really good one that was like, oh, don't quote me on this, but I want to say like 0.5 faster. I don't really know. Didn't really look that hard. So then I was 2nd, and then who was it? Harlan got me by like 0.040. So I ended up third. Third, though, that's good. That's the first time I've been, I think, on the board in the third session. Maybe Indy, too, as well. Felt pretty good. I had to jump the whoops, 333. Not ideal, but it was good when I did it. But I threw in quite a few laps and felt pretty good in all of them. So I'll take it, and now we get ready for the next show. I don't know what heat I'm in yet, but the first heat is at 6:30, and I don't know what time it is. 3:35 is my guess. So a little bit of time. So we'll rest up, wipe the bike down, put some gas in it. Good to go. All right, it's been a couple hours, and I'll be honest with you, just trying to mingle with people and hang out and the people I won't see until next year and so on. So yeah, it's about time to go race. Sorry, I realize I don't look at the camera here. I look at like myself. So whatever. Kit's all cleaned up. Boots got washed. Everything's good to go. We're ready to go. We're heat 2, pretty stacked. 13K pick. Qualified 25th. I don't think I mentioned that before. Qualified 25. I put on a fresh rear tire. Put on a fresh rear. Get the bike all ready to go. We'll go some fuel here soon, but yeah, 250 heat 1 is already out there, or maybe east heat or west. I'm gonna get my helmet on and head on down and go racing. So we'll have a good night of racing. Wherever we end up is where we end up. I'll give it my all, and as long as we leave here safe, that's what I like to see. So, oh, I don't know, I tweeted this also. So, and my tweet, I was a little vague on it, but I said a kid in the tweet, but the dude was 18, 19, 20. He had a cigarette in his hand, probably intoxicated. And he kind of walked up and was just like, hey man, can I get a number plate? And my response back, like the people like that were kind of like, do you know who I am? Like, are you just getting a number plate, or do you a fan of me? Because that changes my outcome, right? Like, I'm privateer, I can't just give number plates away. And meanwhile, I'll insert the photo here of what's behind me, like when I asked that question, and he had no idea. So tweeted it, just kind of like, man, that's kind of no. I didn't say no, I just was like, man, I don't have any to give out, you know. But it was just kind of like, okay, what do you want a plate for? You know, like, you don't even know who I am. What, like, are you just gonna go put it on your bike? Like, I can't just give away free product. I don't know. Tweets have been a little hit and miss on it, but I don't know. I just wanted to kind of come on here and clarify that. So, all right, yeah. Anyways, heat 1's on track. I'm 450 heat 2 at 6:48. It's like 6:15. So we're gonna give it hell, give it our best, and come out safe. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's a surprising fact, Taylor. You
right, just finished the heat. Terrible start, rode pretty good, and then I got a flat like 2 to go, and I just was trying to finish it. But yeah, 14 I think. Not ideal, but I'll go change the wheel now. All right, I got my my tire changed, and then I was like, I'm gonna go see how Kev is, because we were kind of battling. I don't know if you can hear me, I'm on my mics, but it is we're on an evacuation, and it's raining. This reminds me of East Rutherford, East Wilberforce last year, but it would not be Supercross without a little bit of rain. Go figure. I don't know how the mics are or the sound is right now. I'm sorry I don't have my mics, but yeah, it is dumping right now. This sucks. Kevin just came out of the motorhome, and we have an LC2 to go, and maybe a main. And it is coming down. It is. I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry, Garen. Wouldn't be Supercross without a final showdown mud. All right, back at the pit. They just announced everyone back into the stand, so it's time to head down and mud bog. Sorry, excuse me. Either mud bog or it might be okay. We will see. Let's go give it hell, huh? All right, I'm out of my gear. Blew the start so bad. That's probably the worst start I've ever had in my life. 18th to 8th, no bueno, but I rode really good. Just you can't start in 18th in the LCQ and expect to get in, and I still finished only like 4 seconds from 4th, so that's cool, but yeah, no bueno. So go watch the mains. What a year. And just like that, Supercross season is over. It's Monday following Salt Lake City. I am back home. I was able to fly home from the race to spend Mother's Day with my wife and my daughter. Yeah, rough season. What else can I really say about it? Kind of all stems all the way back to Paris, where everything kind of started going south and having these little issues and never really getting comfortable all year. And then when you have as many issues as I had that was out of my control, with just bike problems and stuff like that, you kind of start to lose a lot of trust in what's going on. But can't blame anyone. At the end of the day, I made the decision to ride the Honda. I made the decision to do everything that I did, and I stuck it out to the end as I promised everyone I would. And yeah, ended up being a rough year. 2 points scored. That's the lowest amount of points I've ever had in my life in a season. One main event made, and it was just a triple crown. Rough year. That's all I can say. But you know, at the end of the day, my wife and I had a baby, and that makes me feel like a champion. So I'm very ecstatic about that. That was the final race for JSR Motorsports. The program is shut down. I will not be continuing to keep the program going. I will be racing outdoors with the van and all that, but the JSR Motorsports part of things has come to an end. That will just, me racing outdoors will just be strictly a Landmaster deal for me to go out there and come 2025 Supercross and German Supercross and all that. We'll be on different teams. With the baby and the family and the house and everything, it's a bit too much to worry about the van getting down the road and the sponsorship money and you know, making sure the bikes are good, and then also trying to, you know, be a dad and not be away from home as much and being able to fly in and out. It's just the right move. So news to come soon on all that, but I thank everyone that has been part of the program this year. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. It means the world to me and my family. Yeah, what can I say? It was a rough year, but you guys made it feel like the best year of my life, and I'm very, very ecstatic about that. But also I want to give a big shout out to MX Boot. They provided those boots that were painted by Michael J. Kicks. So massive thank you to those guys for stepping up and providing those boots to get painted. That's really cool. So check them out either mxboot.com if you're looking for some boots at a cheaper than retail price or whatever. They're amazing. I've gotten a couple sets from them over the past couple years, or I guess maybe the past year now, for some little side projects that I don't want to interfere with Alpine Star, with the Pro Boot and all that stuff. So massive thank you to them. Platinum Land Management for coming in and being the title sponsor of the front fender this weekend, and then also Twin Energy for being the title sponsor of the vlogs. So massive thank you to everyone. Honestly, I know I keep saying massive thank you, this I keep repeating, but it really means a lot. It's emotional to end the JSR Motorsports name, but we're on to bigger and better things, and next year we'll be back where we belong, and that's in those main events like we are every weekend, or were every weekend, and back to what we know and doing it the way that it's worked for the last 7 years. So until then, we'll get outdoors. I don't know what I'm saying. We ain't stopping. We going. We'll see you guys soon.